Hi, in this lesson, you'll be learning the E major scale in two octaves on the violin. However, if you're here to learn the E major scale in the first octave, check this video out. Hi, in this lesson, you're going to be learning the E major scale in one octave on the violin in both ascending and descending order. We're going to start with our I1 finger on the D string. Now, unlike the E flat major scale where you start with your low one finger, that was close to the knot of the fingerboard, we're going to place our first finger slightly away from the knot of the fingerboard. So this is the note E. The E major scale has the notes E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, and then open E. In descending order, you have your E open string, you have your D sharp, C sharp, B, A, G sharp, F sharp, and E. E major scale in one octave on the violin in solfa notation or solfege. So you have your E as do, you have your re, you have your mi, you have your A as fa, then you have your sol, you have your la, you have your ti, you have the open E string as do. In descending order, you have your do, E string, you have your ti, you have your la, you have your sol, open A as fa, you have your mi, you have your re, and then do. Kindly take note that in the E major scale on the violin, you have a tone or a whole step between your first and second finger. You have a whole step between your second and third finger, and then you have a semitone between your third and open string. You could as well use your fourth finger, but because it's the same note as A, you could decide to use either your fourth finger or the open A. Likewise, on the A string, I'll be playing the E major scale now in one octave on the violin in both ascending and descending order. So I'll start with my I1 on the D string, which is the note E. I'm sure you could observe that I used the open string for the note A, which is fa in solfa notation, and the note E, which is the higher do in solfa notation or solfege. Now I could also use my fourth finger. I could likewise use my fourth finger, just so it's going to slightly look like the E flat major scale, the same finger pattern as the E flat major scale. So I'm going to be playing that now using my fourth finger. E major scale in two octave on the violin. The E major scale has the notes E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, and then E. We're going to start with our first finger on the D string, I first finger on the D string. So you have the notes E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B on the A string, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Now I'm going to shift to the fourth position to the note B. So I'm going to shift to B, C sharp, D sharp, and E. In descending order, you have the notes E, D sharp, C sharp, B. You're going to shift your third finger to the note A, and you have G sharp, F sharp, E, D sharp, C sharp, B, A, G sharp, F sharp, and E. In tonic solfa notation or solfege, your E is your do, and you have your re, your mi, your fa, your sol, which is the note B, your la, which is C sharp, your ti, D sharp, your do, E, your re, your mi, your fa, you're going to shift to your sol. Shift to your sol, you have your la, you have your ti, and then do. In descending order, you have your do, your ti, your la, your sol. You shift back to your fa, to your third finger. You have your mi, you have your re, you have your do, you have your ti, you have your la, you have your sol, you have your fa, you have your mi, you have your re, and then do. I'm going to demonstrate the E major scale now in two octave on the violin, starting with my I, first finger on the D string. So that's the E major scale in two octave on the violin in both ascending and descending order. Kindly take note that when you're shifting positions on the violin from the first to any position, you ensure that you're shifting your thumb as well. So don't leave your thumb and shift your fingers alone. Ensure you shift your thumb along with the rest of your fingers. So for example, in the E major scale, you're shifting from the first position to the fourth position. So you shift with, I shifted my thumb along with the rest of my fingers. Likewise, when you're descending, you shift your thumb backwards with the rest of your fingers, and so on. So ensure you shift your thumb with the rest of your fingers when you're shifting positions. Don't leave your thumb and shift your fingers alone. I want to believe you can now play the E major scale now in two octave on the violin. For a visual guide to help you learn the E major scale as well as other major scales on the violin, do all to check the description section below. You could download a free ebook there, and it could help you and make your learning experience more effective and efficient. If you have a question or a comment, drop it in the comment section below. I'll be sure to respond to them. Stay creative. We'll see you in the next video.